on the sea. Pirates we be. We'll nick your blooming treasure,
and it'll be a pleasure.
We're the pirates on the sea. Oi! It's 4:30 AM. We're lit and it's go time, so gulp. Gulping to get out of this challenge, really. It's the only gulp. Here we go, folks. Hi folks, we made it out. Our speed through the water isn't very fast, but we're getting a nice speed over land actually. Got plenty of depth. Auto on standby. 12 knots wind, not a lot of wind you see. We made it out. Mainsail's up. We'll get the Jenny out soon. Just wanted to check in with you lot. Here's Barker on the helm, doing a sterling job while I've sorted things out with the mainsail. Cat 3 behind us, and Tollesbury's pretty much out of sight down there behind that headland. And yeah, soon we'll get the mainsail, get the Genoa up as well. I think we've got enough wind to stop the engine and just sail. So, cheers folks, we're out and we're on our way. Captain Cat out. On it. Did have a hairy moment. Remember in the middle of right, nothingness, but there's still mad shallows all around here. That's what we got below the keel. It went down to 20 centimetres. Anyway, I had a nice hour without engine, and then we got a bit dark. I'm just basically I want to rock through these shallows now before I stop it again. I want maximum speed. Basically, got the mizzen up as well, mine and Genoa. And yeah, let's rock it. Actually, 1.5 metres now. Cool, blimey. And Parker's in his bunk. 7:58 AM, day one. As you can see now, there's like no sign of that. Only, 3.5 hours in. We got some depth again, but, and by the way, she has got her own nav, but I'm so used to using the phone app that I'm more comfortable with it. But look, we've got more shallows ahead there. Then we finally get free, so even though there's no sign of land, it's not far underneath the flipping water. So yeah, we're here at the moment. We're right down, and auto helm, thank you very much. I just have to adjust the course there, simple plus and minus into degree, and sometimes, well, if it's going to get close, I'm going to just disconnect it and man the helm, of course. Got a big ship ahead. Looks like we're going to be crossing their bow, so hopefully they'll go faster than us. I could see Margate from here. Just wonder over there if you could make it out on the phone. Yeah, bit of land, and yeah, so this is a kipper, and that's fine. I'll have to keep up 2 4 hours. It's my watch, you know. There's been a bit of a hairy moment when I was coming through the last bit of the shallows, but all good. And yeah, problem is now, I mean, I had 1 hour of fabulous sailing, and now got a following wind, a light following wind. So if we didn't run the engine, we'd stop basically. I'm hoping when we get round, actually sort of the other Land's End, and then head west, we'll have a better tack for some sailing, and yeah, not running the engine and not using diesel, because I've only got a certain supply. I've got enough to get to the Isle of Man. I hope I won't have to top up though. Isle of Man, Isle of Wight, I always say Isle of Man. I don't know why, maybe it's because when I was a kid it was the opposite where Dad kept our little boat in Barmouth. Isle of Man was sort of opposite there. So yeah, enough to get to the Isle of Wight even if we run the engine all bloody way. But I'd rather not have to top up. Oh man, I'm looking like I've not had a lot of good, which was looking about right. Where's my shades? Too late. Right, see how that goes. There be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Well, can't see any at the moment, but that's them. White cliffs of Dover. Once we turn around this headland, it's pretty much going to be one straight course for the Isle of Wight. Okay, up and on the helm, and you'll be doing the first shift tonight into the darkness. And yeah, here we are, look alongside.
Brody trek into darkness.
Some big bloody ferries coming in and out there. As there would be, you know. And hopefully we'll time it right to rock past. And then we're going to get on a decent tack and hopefully stop the blooming engine. Yeah, fingers crossed. So an hour and a half on, we're still trying to get bloody well past Dover, excuse my French. Tidal flow's turned against us here, the wind's stayed. Bloody useless. I mean, I'm having to put the rev of the engine up to 2,000. We've seen at least 10 ferries coming and go in front of us and behind us. And as soon as we go round the corner, and where it looks like we'll get some more wind on the lee, the wind moves around and goes behind us again. And yes, doing nothing. Still, it's not all sunshine and lollipops, eh, Parker?
Aye. We are moving very, very slowly.
Yeah, we've got to take the rough with the smooth. Simple
Finally moving clear of the chance to get run over by a ferry.
Sort of. It don't look like we're moving to me. We're going through the water at a good whack, folks, but the water is coming this way at a good whack. That's the problem. Cat and cat's log. I haven't said that log, but I don't know. It feels like that was the last voyage. But anyway, it is beautiful, and I can actually sit at the helm in a little bit of the sunshine without the mainsail covering it all, shading it all, which is nice. It's been a bit of a slog the last few hours, to the point that Jesse's a little bit nervous about doing his first overnighter, and I think there's a few things that we'll do checking on. So what we're going to do is we are going to anchor in Rye Bay. If you want to check where that is, have a Google. Yes, yeah. It's a full shot.
Sorry, rewarded for your time. Suppose 10 years there. Only Friday week song. After someone sent a number 2 and a friend of theirs, I want to talk about. You've got a jam-packed show. Like I said, if you haven't already, because on your TV. However, watch, because Art is dressed in the lives after Crystal Palace win their first FA Cup. It's majestic as a market of Sunday night.
It's heating up.
Not far to anchor now. I'm going to do this video in tonight because it's hard work. We're getting a load of wind and which is great. Yeah, you've probably got the wind blowing in the phone actually, but it's over there. If you can hear me, hopefully that's bright. I think. And got talk on the radio now. Nice to have, nice to be in close enough to have signal on things like that. Past the time on the night shift. Well, I'm just doing till 2. It's about 11 now. Then Jez is going to take over till 5 when we'll hopefully be approaching the port, and we'll go both be crewing for that. So, yeah. Good ship, Brody. Admiral. It's actually perfect, really. It's a bit more like work, but to be shifting like this, getting the nice right wind, giving the motor a rest, because when you're on a voyage, you just got to go, and it's really nice to not be having to motor sail right now, just going quick as well. So it's an arrival time of around 5:30 at the moment at this speed. So it jumps around obviously the time of arrival and the remaining time, depending on when you're going over a wave or what, a gust of wind, anyway. We can't see the detail right. It's really pretty actually. I've only been there once by land and then passed on a boat. I want to smoke a fag. Tollesbury's losing signal by aloft. Whoa! Okay, better go. Nah. So I'm going to just enjoy the calm for 5 minutes, but then I'll have to get Bob the Beater up and running again because we've dropped down to 1.5 knots, which would mean we're going to be getting there for some time. So yeah, just enjoy this for a bit first. Hello everybody, I've just got up. Isle of Wight's over there, I don't know if I can zoom in for you. That'd be the Isle of Wight. Going back out. And we've rocked on, we've parked her on watch and it's an hour away. And really well. You want to tell it's just in the sunrise following her up. You want to tell our viewers how you did late?
Really good meet. No, I sent a photo to a friend and I said, this is my office this morning. That was nice. And I love it too.
And just did actually avoid a large obstacle that was unmarked on the chart. The large flashing light. Great big piece of concrete sticking out of the middle of the sea. Must have been a real shallow spot basically. It was marking the rocks underneath. So
sharp turn.
Just nailed it. And kill as cucumber. Turned to port you mean, old chap.
Yes.
And after that happened, I went to skip. I actually got some sleep, and because I was in my bunk when that happened. And we're an hour away from where's it we're going again? Chichester. Sparks Marina. Get the sails down before then, and get in a nice cosy marina for the day and the night. Woohoo! Says Parker. just along like this. It's really beautiful. There's full of ground right around here. I don't know if you can see that little sign on the phone. It's all hanging around in here. Probably because there's no water out there. It's dried out there. Deep pool in here, we still float. Oh man, needed that kip. It's time to get a bit of sunshine and a bit of chilling out. Much needed. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so we're on the second of the overnighters in Portland. The wind's been the opposite of the last one, as in really bad. I had to get the mainsail down before I off shift because it was just flapping. I think it was going to do as much help. But I've got Jenny out since I've come on watch, and yeah, it's doing the job. And in fact, it's 3:38 now. I should think we'd be there by 5 actually. And there's an incredible crescent moon behind us, as you can see there. Well, you can block, but you see it's there, and it's and there's it. It's all red as well. And there's Cat 3 the dinghy. Now it looks lighter in the background there than here, but that's the phone doing its magic. Could be the very beginnings of first light. Anyway, I'm on course, so let's get back on course. Just entering Portland Harbour, where we're actually going to go to the anchorage. Apparently they charge you 20 quid to put your anchor down, but it's fantastic. It's one of the biggest man-made, not natural harbours in the world, and I'm looking forward to getting the peg down, having a relax. Well, it's been pretty relaxing anyway, actually. But yeah, not helming, chilling out. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. There we go. Do a bit more vid when I'm on anchor. Considering it was throwing it down before we actually set out yesterday, and got a bit wet early on as well. But yeah, with the spray hood up and protecting from the cold wind, actually, it does feel like summer. Which it isn't really yet, is it anyway? So, bonus. Not going to go and get in the cabin and sleep just yet when this is going on. Morning all. So it's bang on 7 as recommended by Cuz. my navigation expert who should be aboard with the workers, but he couldn't do it this time. Yeah, as recommended, off at 7 AM. It's that calm. I've got the man up left. Jesse's in his bunk. I'm doing the first shift. 4 hours including since I got up 6, and we're just going to do that 4-hour shift and make it the most chilled, weather dependent leg of a voyage ever by anyone. And it's a beautiful morning to be rocking out Portland, and next stop across Lime Bay. Well, I'm not going to stop, but we'll go past Brixham on the way to Saltash. Oosh! Have a lovely day, everybody. We're going to be out of contact range for probably 9 hours or so across Lime Bay. So don't worry about this lake. Away, man. Alright, good ship, Brody. Goodbye to Portland. Beautiful place, and the weather we had, it was like our day on the med in the middle of a voyage in a somewhat chilly breeze, spring mostly. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention, the anchor was befouled. The anchor was caught in some sort of old fishing net, like quite sort of 10mm rope on it, I'd say. That was like down amongst the seaweed. So I got the anchor lock. It was at the water, but there it was like stretched on this net. I couldn't reach it to cut unless I got in a dinghy. So before I resort to that, I thought I'd try ramming speed. So well, whacked it in reverse, and it stretched out, stopped us, and then went forward. And yeah, eventually about 30 seconds, it broke off, and then we were cleared the rest of it off the anchor, and we're away. And beautiful. Managed to get the motorcycle off, I probably said. Jesse's in his bunk, I'm doing the first shift, so yeah. Saltash, here we come. Heading around Portland now. Hearing a bit of rattling on the south. We're going to get some more wind when we get around the corner. The sails getting out as well. And we're already pushing 6 knots. Absolutely stunning. I love Portland ahead. Alrighty then. Going to get bumpy. That's standard. And Bill. And we'll clear it. Be clear across the bay. It's already is bumpy actually. Rock and roll. Not too bad actually. So I'm not going to bring up the cold beans and sausages breakfast. Boston, bit of barbecue sauce as well. Whippy. Can't beat it. Love cold canned food on the boat. I do. Okay, let's get a bit more wind. Racking and a roll. Alright, Bill, how are you doing, look? That's what hold you up there. Boston. You're not the only one. It's not going to be long till we're clear and ready to cross Lime Bay. Oh, that was a fancy one. Yep, there is the very end of the headland. Cool. Clear. So we're now heading across Lime Bay. which is really nice. Cool crossing. Did it with Jem on me Maquesta. It was my first delivery trip. What was it, Jem? 14 years ago now. Blooming heck. Bonkers. Or was it, hang on a sec, 6, 10, no, it's 11, still a while, isn't it? Or 12, I don't know. Anyway, folks, we'll be out of phone range while we cross it, and out of sight of land, which is, on a day like this, going to be fun. So yeah, should hear from us around 10 hours from whatever time this is. Cat, out for now. Past halfway across Line Bay, going to keep make out that. Tablet and that today, and we're just sailing, which is excellent. That's what it's about for a boat for. I'm really glad we've got the right wind, sort of. I'm heading a little bit further north than our planned route, but it's worth it to have a sail and save fuel actually. Used too much on that slog, and yeah, that's what I bought it for, you know, sailing. That's fantastic. No sign of land anywhere, and like you know, sort of past halfway across, let's say. No sign of land ahead yet. We'll be coming in, heading towards Salcombe and Newstone. I don't know whether it's still radio signal. There's no phone signal, but I'm glad. Yeah. That's what it's all about, folks. We are blooming sailing. So yeah, it was a fab sail for a couple of hours, and then now got even better wind. And the engine's just running on 1.5 fab. Very rocky, isn't it? So this is for hopefully by like 10 or 11 tonight. Get some kit before getting the train on tomorrow. Becoming all that awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is Boston. Devon ahead there, I don't know if you can see it. Lando! Well, so I shouted that about an hour ago. Because we're most of the way across Line Bay. And some bastards about to overtake us. And yeah, despite the lack of auto help, I managed to get her locked in and holding a course for the last couple of hours, which is nice. But we have slowed down. We were doing 5 to 6, now we're doing 4. I'm assuming that's a tidal issue because we're rocking through the water. I'll tell you that much. Bit bumpy for Jez, so I thought I'd let him stay in his bunk for now. Our man battle stations, as it were. Anyway, yeah, back in signal. Hello, folks. 2:30 in the morning. Just covered it till 12. I didn't get any sleep before then. Let's just say a bit tired. Maybe you can see that head very big pirate island. Can't really make it out. You can see the land there too. Stuff there. From the game Pirates, of course. Interesting movie. Anyway. 4.9 miles to go. And that's going to take a fracking hour. Anyway, can't wait to get that anchor down. And then the good ship Brody will be as good as whole. Because I'm anchoring at the bottom of the Tamar, Mount Edgecombe. Alright, that should be over. That's sort of bump in the middle. Yeah. Looks a bit more spectacular by the human eye. Oil. Time is coming towards or away from us, and I think it's towards. No, I think it's away. Right, all going on tonight. Looks like anchor side on, right? And then suddenly I look over and change the angle. So it seems to be getting closer. Right water. And this way it is coming in. So yeah, that's yeah, I think it's just sitting there actually. And it's really blowing. Shooting there, waiting to come through. So yeah, fun times. Go Lenny Kravitz. Yeah. 4 AM, that is port side of Plymouth Brightwater. That light in the background is exaggerated by the phone. Very glad to be here. I ain't got the peg down yet. Come on, good ship Brody. Come on, Bob the Beater. That's the engine. Okay, more fake lights, but close to channel markers. You can get towards the bloody River Tamar. I'm going to put the anchor down, hopefully, properly, bottom of the River Mount Edgecombe. So close. Somebody's bloody banging downstairs, don't know what it is. Go through them now. I'm bothering to film, but hey, might as well record it. You know, get challenges on these voyages. This was one. Simple as. Like I said, he's one. I'll be back when the anchor's down. We're here! You already knew. Yeah, bloody made it, and now it is light. And in fact, as it's light, I'm not actually going to stay at anchor. There's no point in stopping here actually and then having to get up in 5 hours, find the mooring, because it's light and we can find it now. But here we are, the mouth of the Tamar. 1 week from Essex to Cornwall. Oh, I'm a bit close to that boat now, so right, I better go. On the speed limit there, folks, Queen's Harbour Master on one side and King's Harbour Master on the other side. They obviously didn't have enough cash over for more than one sign. Anyway, so yeah, what time is it, Jess?
It is 5:15.
Right, yeah, so I figured might as well just go and get the mooring, as I think I said to you on the last message, and yeah. Ship and crew are fine and well, even though we ended up doing a lot of motoring at the end of that through the night. A third of a tank still, absolutely amazing. Don't know what that looks like, it's flashing in the film. Weird, that's not flashing. So that's what another thing I checked was the fuel level before I decided to do this, because I did not want to get all that done and then run out of fuel on the way upstream. So yeah, cheers everyone for being with us on the voyage in a virtual fashion and supporting us, and very much appreciated. Going to go to Kip about hopefully by 6:30. Then got to get up at 11 to get the train back to Yam Yam Land.
They're all on my phone.
Ah, train tickets. Excellent. Okay. Right. Thanks again, folks. And here we are heading into the town towards the turn now. And look, Sarge, there's your boat. Yeah, so yeah, we are having our celebratory tipple. What time is it now? Probably knocking on 6 or 5.
What, 6?
6:45, yeah. You know, why not? And no, we haven't drunk all that. just poured that. And there we are, here passing some of the naval ships on the timer. And yes, nice to feel some calm. Too bloody right, aye, Parker? There you go. That's the standard response I get when I speak to Jez, by the way. Gosh. Some people may recognise that fine ship there. Richard Kenavara. Well, he hasn't sunk it yet, anyway. Hello, Kenavara. Beauty. The poor sail is missing, I know, because she came out in a storm because the bloke hadn't got it tied down properly, so she probably hasn't got one. Anyway, I've got to find the mooring now, so yeah, here we are. Saltash Sailing Club. And Parker's got the boat up for me. Just got to find the mooring now. Yeah, I'm running on empty. Thankfully, Bob the Beater isn't. Third of a tank left. Absolutely amazing. 38 horsepower. That's Nick's, the Riverman boat. He put the mooring down for me. Okay. Nearly there.
It's nice to see it again, lad.
The view of that bridge up there. Yeah, the view.
Yeah, just generally the view of the rain.
That was from Candid, filming a podcast as we have just moored up. Folks, picked up the mooring. We've had a toast to swim with bow-legged women, of course, and now the mission is complete. About time we got some kip. Here's a good cheap Brody. Let's have a quick. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.
Umfa! On the speed.
Just like the men in Salem, and if they show us disrespect, we tie them up and flail them. Often men of low degree and often men of steel. They'll make you walk the plank alone or hold you round the keel. Oyster, Jolly Roger. Oyster, Jolly Roger. Oyster.